good afternoon, my dear teacher and classmates. My name is Ian Ashley Figueroa.
My name is Ruben C. Jamila.
And I am Katrina Miranda, and we are the gorgeous trio from Topper 11A.
So for today's video, we're going to show you how we come up doing our stimulated volcano.
Here are the materials that will be needed to use. We have here a double-sided tape, glues, cutting materials, coloring materials, paintbrush, construction paper, an empty plastic bottle, last but not the least, of course, the carton box.
One eternity later.
Now, let's get started creating a volcano. First, get a medium box and cut all the sides you want. Be careful on using sharp objects. Next is stick the bottle over the box. But before that, what we did was we cut the top of the bottle so that it largened the mouth of the bottle.
Cover the plastic bottle with any plastic bag to shape it as a volcano. Cut the right size of a hole at the top of the bottle because it will serve as the mouth of the volcano.
Next step that we did was we cut all of the remaining cardboard into strips and stick it around the plastic to give more definition the shape of our volcano. In this case, we used double-sided tape and glue stick to put the strips together.
After that, we cut all of the brown construction paper into pieces and we crumpled it. Then we use it to cover up the base of our volcano. It's now time for decorating our volcano. Here's now the final output of our stimulated volcano. We just added some plants, rocks, and soil to make it look like a real volcano. Let's now proceed on how to erupt a stimulated volcano.
Hi, hello, good afternoon, my dear teacher and classmates. My name is Ian Ashley Figueroa. I'm here in front of you because I will be the representative who's responsible for making our volcano erupt. So for today's video, I'm going to demonstrate how to make a stimulated recommended to use, we have vinegar, but any brand will do. By the way, this is not sponsored, but rose vinegar, baka naman, char. We also have a dishwashing liquid, and we also have here a food coloring, and the most bida of all, of course, the baking soda. Okay, but wait, there's more. Before we begin with the demonstration, the materials we used upon creating this volcano was, first, we used a plastic bottle as the container to support all the liquid solution that will be put under. And of course, with the help of my two gorgeous teammates, which is Miss Rubilin Jamila and Miss Katrina Miranda, we coated with the leftover construction paper that we used in last science activity. Then we also cover all of the surface with the brown box, cutted it with strips so that it will shape as a volcano. Then that's it. We just added a real plants, soil, and rocks to make it look like a real volcano.
Then upon doing this activity, it was fun and exciting.
Because I was able to do this with my two gorgeous teammates.
Let's now go back with their presentation.
First, we're going to put this vinegar.
Next, I'm going to pour just a little bit amount of food coloring.
Next, I'm going to pour the dishwashing liquid.
Then lastly, of course, we're going to put the baking soda. Ta-da! So here's the final result of our simulated volcano.
Perfect! Very realistic yung lava. Basaltic kumbaga. Kasi malapot, no? Or and ang grupo ni Jamila, Figueroa, and Miranda.
Reflection time!
What difference did you observe between the stimulated volcano and an actual volcano? The differences that I observed between the two, which is the stimulated and an actual volcano, is that in the stimulated volcano, we all know that it wasn't harmful at all. In this case, the stimulated volcano one is the mixing of various substances and chemical solutions such as vinegar, dishwashing liquid, and baking soda to act as the flowing lava and release that acts as foam from the use of dishwashing soap coming from the hole at the top of the bottle or the crater when it's cold in an actual volcano. And this also may be satisfying to watch at all. While in the actual volcano, many people from their towns or covered by volcanoes when it erupts might be affected and feel frightened. Because we all know how dangerous and deadly it is, an actual eruption may cause so much trouble and trauma for everyone that might encounter the actual and true-to-life eruption.
What are some of the consequences of volcanic eruptions and how might an eruption change the area surrounding the volcano? They are fascinating. These powerful forces acting inside the earth. Volcanic eruptions produce spectacular fire fountains, incandescent lava flows, clouds of ash, or bubbling mud pools, the shape of the earth's surface, and generate new crust. However, for the people in the immediate vicinity as well as in the wider surroundings, for the climate and for air traffic, these energetic earth-forming processes are accompanied by danger and destruction. The consequences that we will experience when the volcano erupted is that the immediate surroundings of a volcano experience the most direct effects of an eruption. Explosively ejected ash disperses in the air. Together with volcanic gases, it impairs people's ability to breathe. When the ash falls down, it blankets the land, including agriculturally used fields, houses, roads, industrial plants. Also, lava flows may seal the area with a layer of rock. In the case of major eruptions, lava can spread across hundreds of square kilometers and may accumulate to several meters of thickness. Pyroclastic surges, laterally flowing turbulent density currents consisting of ash, rocks, and gas, can wipe out houses and trees. If loose rock on a volcanic edifice comes into contact with water, lahars can form that devastate the slopes down which they sweep. Based on what you observed from the demonstration, what do you think you might see, hear, and smell near a real erupting volcano? Based on my observations from the demonstration, in the real and actual eruption of a volcano, we might see a real hot lava, huge smoke and ashes flowing out from the mouth of the volcano, which called the crater. Then we might hear loud explosions, bubbles bursting, and rumbling and hissing like a jet engine, while we might smell a burning and pleasant odor because of the chemical evaporating from the volcano.
What will you do before, during, and after the volcanic eruption?
Before the volcano erupts, we should listen to the news report or in our authorities on how the volcano will erupt because it may cause ashfall, some lava and rocks that's going to fall. And of course, we need to prepare those things that we will be needed like food, some protective gears, water or eye protection and so on. In the case of the power outage, or any case that we will be happen, we are ready and prepared. Then, during the volcano eruption, we need to remain calm and stay in our house or indoors. Just cover yourself, close all the windows, always listen to the news update, and don't try to go outside because it's very dangerous. So, stay at home and wait until the further report if the volcano is already stopped.
Another thing is that if it is necessary for you to evacuate, then please don't hesitate to go at the nearest and safest evacuation center you have in your area.
After the volcano eruption, first check your whole family, and after the ashfall, remove it immediately to not cause any damage or not to get sick. And use detergent for those clothes or things that covered by ashfall. Check all the surroundings and always stay at home for a while cause other volcano eruption has a second attempt.
What have you learned from this simulation? Based on our experiences from the simulation, upon gathering each gain knowledge, what we have learned is that volcanic eruptions often cause temporary food shortages and volcanic ash landslide called lahar. We also learned about how we should handle the unpredictable emergency situation like this, what we should do before, during, and after the volcanic eruption. In addition, we learned about what should we know and the possible things that is going to happen on real volcanoes. Most importantly, we learned how essential that the power of listening and being responsible can do. While about the simulation itself, we learned to be more creative, know the process, and have an idea on how does a volcano erupts, and we were also able to promote our critical thinking on how these things work. And as a trio, we work together and we realize how fun and exciting to do this with passion and teamwork as a trio. The cottage scenes.
Bala ka mo ni Neto. Kasi pag ito yung inuna mo, baka mag-tendency mag-fail.
Buti na bago mahabay, pasensya ko na.
Kanina pa sa busit na busit ako.
Paano kaya isang serve? Hindi na agad masusundan.
Pasensya na, nakipaglaro ko kasi sa bobo na hindi ang sport ko lang kasi mag-time lang sa manang lang.
Tapos, ipapasa niya. Okay. Hindi maaano yan ka.
Baka tayo malsit na sa video natin. Ito ba yung plastic na sinabi niya?
Pwede po
Nag-ano po kasi kami ng project kaya naman po namin.
Sige, thank you po. Nag-ano po.